Hey guys, welcome back to another video. You're looking at today's pattern. We're going to be working off of yarnspirations.com, and I picked the Karen pattern. It's called the bow tie slippers, and this is for new crocheters as well. So if you are a beginner, this is a great project. It is very simple. Not sure if you can read this very well, but I did want you to see the picture. As I always do, I encourage you to print the pattern or go to the website itself. So go to yarnspirations.com, go to the site. It's very easy to maneuver. You can type in slippers, but I like to go to the type of yarn I'm using, which is Karen Simply Soft. And then it'll pull up, this pattern should be on the very first page. The patterns do not have numbers on them, but anyways, so this should pull up on the very first page. It is bow tie slippers. Now this fits women's shoe sizes 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10. I will be working the size 7, 8 because this will fit me. Okay, and then it gives you all your different, let me see if I can zoom in a bit for you so you can see this. Bear with me. You see how it says right here all your different sizes, and the size is 5, 6 in red, 7, 8 is in orange, and 9, 10 is like in a green. And throughout your pattern here, it will keep those colors in brackets and in that color code. So throughout your pattern, what you're going to do is you're going to continue in that same pattern code with your stitch count. So it is very important. If you do follow along with this video, you do need to print this pattern or go with this pattern online with me. Otherwise, you cannot follow along with this pattern with me on video. I don't have any way of copying this pattern for you. If you do follow along with me, you will have to have a copy of this pattern somehow to go along with your size. If you're not following along with a 7, 8 and you need a bigger or smaller size, please follow along with the pattern printed somehow or on your computer. That is the only way to go by a different size. So, as you see the pattern here, it is not difficult. That is all there is to the pattern. It does give you colors. It has a main color and a contrasting color. The colors it calls for is ocean and neon green. I will be using a tan and a sort of like an orangey color, and I will show you that in just a minute. It does call for 1 ball of each, which you will use nowhere near that much, and you will use a G or a 4mm hook. Those are to obtain the sizes and the gauge it calls for. So you will need 2 colors. Of course, you can do it in 1 if you prefer. That's totally up to you. I will be using 2. So go ahead and get your materials ready. I have mine ready. Get your materials. I have my computer. Get your computer, get your printer, get it printed, get your colors, get your hook, your scissors, if you need a stitch marker, and I will meet you back up and we'll get ready to go with this pattern. Alright guys, I am ready to go. This is my sample bedroom slipper. They are very, very simple to make. They are adorably cute, and you are going to have so much fun making these. They do have a bow on them, which is separate to make, and we will do that in no time. They are very comfortable. It's made as one piece, and you will be surprised as to how simple they are to make. So I did one, and these are my color choices. It is a heather color brown, and then the other color is called persimmon. So these are my color choices. The only thing about this pattern that I will go ahead and tell you up front is, in my opinion, they're not quite tall enough here in the back for me. You may like it that way. They are very much what they say they are. They are a slipper. For me, I had problems with them just staying on, so you may want to add a couple rows here if you want them to stay on better. Or you may want to just add yourself a buckle across the top. You know, just do yourself a, you know, a strap that goes across, and add yourself a button that buttons across. And then you may like them where they just barely stay on your feet too. Also, that's up to you. That may be a consideration. It's totally up to you. So we're going to make them as they are, and you can do for yourself thereafter. So let's get the project started. So straight off the bat, we will be working from the toe and working our way to the back. So the back will be the very last thing that we do. Well, the bow will be, but as far as the base of our slipper, this will be the very last part that we do. We will be working in a circle, working from the point up. So we will set those back. And I will be working with my brown to start with, so let's get that out of the way. Alright, so I'm going to be working in a size 7/8, as I did say. So the first thing that I will want to do is, it says working with main color and beginning at the toe, you will be chaining 2. So you will be working in a magic loop. So again, we will work our magic loop. So we will pull through and through. So we will chain 2. Whoops. Sorry guys, hang on a second. Pull that through again, let's try that. So let's chain 2. Okay, and now what you're going to do is you're going to do 6 single crochet in the second from the hook. So basically you're going to do 6 single crochet into that loop. There's 3, 4, 5, and 6. So you'll pull that tight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So you will join into the beginning one. Okay, so make sure you pull that tight. You don't want any air in those toes. So let's zoom in a bit here. Okay, so we have our circles so far. So now what you want to do for round 2 is you are going to chain up 1. You're going to do 2 single crochet in each stitch around, okay? So you want to put 2 in the first one, and then 2 in the next. So that's 4. So altogether you're going to double your stitches, okay? So that's going to be 12. So you put 2, 2, and now 2 more, that's 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So that's 2 in each stitch because you started out with 6. If you put 2 in each one of those 6, that gives you 12. So you want to jump up to that next stitch, which is the first one of the last round, and you want to do a slip stitch. Alright, so now the third round, you'll chain 1. And right now all we're doing is increasing. So, you know, this is basic of all basics. If you're not familiar with increasing, which is simple basic, you have to know how to increase before you can make your basic slippers, hats, beanies, things like that. You need to go back and review my simple basic beginners videos of these simple basic stitches before you can do this. So if you're not familiar with increasing, working in rounds, please go back and review those videos first. So round 3, you want to single crochet in each stitch around. Okay, so we ended up with 12 this round. You're going to end up with 12 on this round 3. So just single crochet around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Sorry about that, guys. My camera just died on me. Okay, so at the end of the third round, you had 12. You want to now join. Okay, so now you have 12. That's at the end of round 3. Now round 4, you want to chain 1. Now you're going to do 1 single crochet in the next single crochet, and then you're going to do 2 in the next. So now another increase round, okay? So 1 single crochet in the one you're in. Whoops, and then 2 in the next. 1 in the next. 2 in the next. And that's going to be your pattern. 1, then 2. 1, then 2. 1, 2, 1, and then 98% of the time, if you have done your stitch count and increase counts correctly, you will end your rows on an increase, meaning your last stitch will have your increase in it, which is 2. Okay, so then you want to join. That row should end in 18 single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So I'm good. Alright, now round 5, it says you want to do the same as round 3. So you're just going to do another single crochet round. So you'll chain up 1 and go all the way around and do a single crochet round, okay? And I will meet you back up. We will just do single crochet all the way around for round 5. Okay, we are at the end of round 5 now. So you want to join up here. You should still have 18 stitches. And it will be rounding up a little bit here on you. That's all it's supposed to do. And I'm going to clip that tail because I did work over that. But it is forming the point here of that toe. You see that right there? That is what we're doing right there. So it's fine that it's making that point. Now round 6, you want to chain 1, and you're going to do 1 single crochet in each of the next 2, and then the next stitch you will do 2 in that same stitch. So again, you're working an increase. So you want to do 1 in this stitch, 1 in the next stitch. Okay, so that's our 2 single crochet, 1 in each of the next 2 stitches, and then in this next stitch you're going to put 2, so that's our increase. So 1, 1, and 2. Okay, so repeat that again. So 1, 1, and 2. 1, 1, and 2. 1, 1, and 2. Last one, 1, 1, and you're going to see I'm going to end up on 2. Okay, so now you should be joining to that top or that beginning single crochet. And now you see where it's trying to buckle real hard. Go ahead and turn that inside out because you're going to have to do that anyway. Okay, so now you're on your 7th round. Again, this is just going to be worked as row 3, so you're going to chain up 1 and you're going to work a row of single crochet. Okay, so at the end of round 6 you should have 24 stitches. So round 7 you should also have 24 stitches. So work a round of single crochet and I will meet you back up. Alright, I'm at the end of row 7, so I am now going to join. Okay, Now row 8, you are going to chain 1, and we're just going to keep this going. You are going to now do a single crochet in each of the next 3. So the one you're in gets 1, the next one gets 1, and the next one gets 1. Now the next one is going to be our increase, so that is going to get 2. Alright, so you'll repeat this all the way around. So 1, 1, 1, and then 2. Okay, so basically in each round, other than our single crochet rounds, that we add 1 extra single crochet before we get to our increase. Okay, so 1, 1, 1, and then 2. Okay, 1, 1, 1, and 2. 1, 1, 1, and 2. Last one. 1, 1, 1, and 2. So if you did it right, your last one will be an increase. So now you will be joining rounds. Okay? Alright, so now you will go down, and in our instructions it says size 7 and 8, which is what we're doing. You will be doing a chain 1, and you will do 1 single crochet in each of the next 9. So let's do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then what you're going to do, you're going to do single crochet, 2 single crochet in the next single crochet. So we're just going to increase in a couple stitches. Alright, and then you're going to repeat. So now you're going to do 1 single crochet in the next 9 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So the next one gets 2. And let's do 9 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So that should take you to 1 last stitch, which should be an increase. So we'll put 2 in that last stitch. Then you want to join. Okay? So that should leave you with a total of 33 stitches at the end of that round. Then our next instructions is for all sizes. You want to chain 1 and do a single crochet all the way around. So go ahead and complete that. So if in this last round we had 33, in this round you will also have 33. So do a single crochet round and I will join back up with you.